Oh man, I'm trying this again and see this time if it will work with Xali. You know, yeah. I'm trying to see this one more time. Uh, if it don't work, then we'll just call it off. You know. All right, I've seen Xali now, so I'm gonna invite her. I'm gonna invite her on. Yeah.
Yo, Caraman just say it's all about black Santino. Now, all of this track
Oh,
can't ramp with me now.
Xali,
Trouble music for the black
where
man.
are you,
Hiya.
been? Look at you.
I'm in the village. Oh.
No
I hope
power and all
everything
of
is,
that. Eh?
yes. The vibe is by the river. This is the river
We
that, like,
see
I'm
you.
alone here because this nobody will.
Oh man. Anyway.
Oh, serious.
Oh my God. Yeah, so you're working hard now, eh?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. You are working tirelessly, tirelessly.
That's right. That's right. That's right. How are you? How are you?
I'm very fine. I must say, I feel very great. Everything here is nice, so I'm fresh. Actually, I'm in the
Yeah,
village.
you're
I'm not in
looking.
Accra.
I know, I can see that. I'm gonna say you're looking colorful with the greens and the river, and you're blessed though. Wow.
Thank you. Yeah.
Xali Hali. Yeah, so
I had a foreign crew at the Nubian Goddess representing this afternoon. I'm so
you know.
excited already. So my time is shifting up and left and right.
Xali Hali, Xali Hali, Xali Hali. Thank you so much for giving us some of your time this afternoon. You know.
Bless.
Yeah. So I call you Xali. You know, on this field we go up close and personal. You know, want to know you from your mama give birth. You know.
Hey,
So we
people.
go very up. Yeah, that's right. So I know you as Xali Hali. We all call you Xali Hali. But what's your real name? Is the Xali Hali your stage name? Is it your real name? Just give us the story. What are some of the schools you attended and you know?
Okay, what I will say right now is that I am officially known as Sarah Xali Hali. My mother is
Okay.
called Rita Hali, and then my
Oh,
mother's
okay.
father is Mr. Hali. Actually,
Uh-huh.
Hali is an Ewe name, which is my mom's family's name, and then it means
That's right.
ha is music. When they are playing music, edgy ha, but ha can also be related to a broom or cleanliness, and ha can also be related to pig, but which is wrong literature because
Mm-hmm.
when it a pig, you have to say eha. There's an accent, so this way it
That's
doesn't
right.
relate. But for the you have alcohol, you have music and dance, and then you have a broom. All this can be her. So when you say Hali, you mean music is there or is here. Just like when we say Mauli, it means God lives. So
God
I
is
never
that's
knew the
right.
meaning of my until my mom passed
Wow.
away, and then meet some of our family people, and then they have a dance and all that, and then the name came up, and then I got to know, hey, people, I'm not even going to struggle with all those trying to use my name, Yaya. I'm just going to use my name, Xali Hali. So
Ali,
this is
that's
how
right.
I got the Xali Hali from my full name, and then used it
Mm-hmm.
as my state.
Oh, okay. So you're 100% number nine.
I'm not 100%. Actually, my dad is from the Upper West region of Ghana. He's a Wala, and then my
Wow.
dad is actually called Abdullah Yakubu, and big up his
Mm-hmm.
soul. He's an ancestor, so yeah. And
That's
then
right.
he have a lot of relatives in the north. So even as I'm here, I have a lot of pressure to also think of going there because some of my
To the
dad's
north,
relatives
yeah.
can. And then they are telling me, if you want to be in the village, why didn't you come to the north?
To
So
come to the
hey,
north.
to all know, I'm telling you that I'm coming there very soon. You understand?
That's right. That's right. That I love the background. I love the settings. I love everything about you right now. Trust me. Wow. Good,
Yeah, it's
good,
beautiful.
good, good.
This is
So,
every day.
so
This is a
what?
lifestyle.
This is what you
This
do
has
every
been a
day.
lifestyle past 3 months. It's not something that we have to sack people to get to. There are millions of rivers in exaggeration, but I mean you can count more than 50 rivers in only the small place I am, the small part of the town I am.
That's
So
right.
this makes people to walk to a part of any stream. Like I would say there are streams because this river is also going to meet another river, and then the major river I was going to be at is four, so the people are fetching their water for food and all that. So there are lots of people there. This is why we came to this place to
You
find
came.
some
Oh, okay.
serenity.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
For real. So I mean, so now we know your real name and all of that. What are some of the schools you attended?
Okay, Xali Hali, when I was young, I didn't go to school like when I was a child. When you have to go to Montessori and then all the childhood schools, I didn't have the chance to go, but I went to some that I don't remember the name at some point. But one of my aunties kept reminding me how much I didn't have a childhood education. But I actually went to Reverend John Tay Memorial Institute at Insawam
Oh, you
for
went to
my
Jonte.
prime Jonte. I
Wow.
was in a boarding when I was in primary, and then in GSS2 I moved from Jonte um to Temadatis. I spent 1 year in Temadatis, so there are some
Okay.
people in Temadatis. But before Jonte, also I went to a private school by one of my relatives. And then I was almost not a real student, but I was privy to always be in the school. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then that is supposed to be Hector. Yeah, that's supposed to be Hector, but I didn't have a full time as a student. But in Temadatus, in Reverend John Tay Memorial Institute, and then I went to Oda Secondary School also for 1.5 years, not 3 years as everybody goes to SHS. So I'll say most of my educational life was spent in Reverend John Tay Memorial School, and then all the other schools I had to spend some 2 years, 3 years, 1 year, and then
For
somehow
courses.
stable. I
Mhm.
wasn't stable because my parents were traveling around, and then there was no stability that you are here and you are in this town, you're going to school. So John
Yeah, you
Terry was
travel
there.
here today. You travel here next time. That's right.
Yes. So John Terry gave my mom the opportunity. At the time, my mom was in America. So John Terry
Mhm.
gave my mother the opportunity to have me in a school which promises to keep me even during vacations.
Yeah. So you
So
are the
yeah, that's how
boarding
come
type. You got a boarding type brought up boarding house kind of brought up.
Jonte is a very good school, but it was wicked because it was a military style. You wake up 4:30 as a kid and bath cold water. Remember the timetable and all that early in the
That's right.
morning before. Yeah. So
Yeah,
my mom was so
but so,
excited. Also saying that's right. I feel like it was too strict. I think it was good, but now reflecting, we are in a group, Jonte people. We think some of the things were too strict. We could have still turned out as very intelligent kids if they had loosened. Like you wake up in the morning, you have to bath cold water. They still have okay when you are in lower primary, they give you hot water, which I've enjoyed before. But then right from class 3 till whatever, you bath cold water. This water. Oh, please, director. But I was a daughter of my school owner. Reverend,
so I'm saying, but that's good education. That's apart from writing and apart from the academic style, that's also good practice, eh?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was good. I should say now that I have mentioned my director's name, I should just do that.
All right,
You
so
wake up.
I know John Ted has a lot of music curriculums in in the school. I mean, so did you pick the music thing from John Ted? Did you
Yes,
when you were in
music
school?
is
Did you know you were going to be a musician?
okay. When I was in Jonte, I didn't know I was going to be a musician, but everybody knew I was a singer and I was writing music even when I was in primary because in Jonte, music is compulsory during our time.
Uh huh.
Eh, Apart from
Yeah,
the band, you see people joining the band. That is different. But music as a subject was compulsory in my
was
time in
compulsory.
Jonte.
Oh, okay.
So you read music just like you are reading math. It's part of the numerous subjects you are reading. So this
Yeah, that's
happened
right.
in Jonte. Read music, but we read music like how we read French. We completed school and then we couldn't speak French.
That's it.
But because there are a lot of bands in Jonte, we had the guitar band, the junior band, the senior band. Um, it's very funny. I was in the brass band. I have, I have played
Wow.
the biggest trumpet. Like you wear it, you wrap it around.
Trombone. The one you wear around yourself. You wear the whole trumpet around yourself.
Yeah, I tried to play guitar. I tried to play the trumpet, and I wasn't serious. And I tried to play the trombone, and I wasn't too okay. But with the music, learning music in John Texas, not learning instruments, learning understanding music as a subject. But then you, as a student, have to pick up an instrument.
Can you come a
Out of
little close to
extra,
the? Can you come a little close to the phone? The volume is, yeah,
it's better now.
yeah.
Is it better now? All
Very,
right.
very better.
So
Hmm.
okay, thank you. So, in Jonta, during all the opportunities I had to pick an instrument and play, I would learn for some few weeks or just a term, and then I won't master. So,
And
no
then
band will
forget it.
pick me permanently to join them. But the tuba is very easy. It's like it's just vocal. It has only three keys or notes. I think so, only three. And then most of the
Hmm.
melodies you are bringing is so from you, not that you have to only control the tones. So this made
That's
it
right.
easier for me to love with that instrument. And then a lot more is that there were music. The times I picked it, I studied a little bit and pick this. You have a friend who plays trumpet. You go together to rehearsal. And then I was in a music group in Chantay called SNL. Sarah
Wow.
and Noreen. So these three girls always wrote songs or sang proposed songs together, and we sang in school. And then I think we've taken the first place before, and we've taken the um second runner up before, and we've come out with nothing before because a particular time that we went to sing a wedding song in sometimes a Christian. So there was a time we went to sing a wedding song that we didn't make it to the list.
That's right. Of course. I mean, singing that kind of song in a Christian, I mean, a church or something like that wouldn't work in it. So after John Ted, did you do anything apart from? Did you do anything before you came into music?
I would say that actually music had been a part of me because before John Ten, my mother is a pastor. So it was almost
Hmm.
compulsory to sing in church since I had a voice. It wasn't something that I had a choice, and it wasn't something I was angry at doing. I was the girl who is in the class, praising the worship team. And then before the pastor preached, the pastor, I want to call my beautiful daughter to sing. These were times when I was broken. I was very young. So after that, I
Yeah.
was still performing. But the bridge that brought me to saying I'll be an artist or I'll not. Everybody in John 10 knows I'm a scientist. I've been, I've represented
Yeah.
my school science experiments and won before. We went to STME. STME, the first time it was science, maths, and technology for girls. And then we represented.
Yeah.
So that made me very confident as a girl who is very interested in science.
In
And then
science.
I took
Wow.
every school I went to, everybody knew I was going to be a scientist who will be a pharmacist and then finding
All right,
medication
doctor.
as
Wow.
So I recently met a
Good
friend
to
of
good to
mine
hear
in
this side.
school.
Good to hear this side of you. You know, good to hear this side of you.
I met a childhood friend in MTN, the head office, and she was like, "Hey, I've been waiting for the HIV medicine. Why is it?" And I laughed. I was like, "Hey, Juliet, bringing to heal much more complicated diseases, much more complicated diseases that doctors and pharmacies can't cure. This is where
That's
God
true.
has brought me because music is a science, and so I'm happy I am there. But I've not given up on my science. I promise. That's
Hmm.
why I'm farming.
That's why you're farming,
Yeah. So
yeah. All right, so you didn't become the scientist that everybody thought you were going to be. Now you are into the music world. Before the music world, what else have you done? I mean, in life, have you worked before? Have you worked with a company before? Have you worked with any?
okay. I have done several things. The first thing
Hmm.
I did was radio. I did radio at Ecstasy FM in Kumasi. When
Wow.
it was fresh, they changed the name. They wanted to do an English station in Kumasi. So at the time I was in Kumasi. So I went with a program I titled Inspiration Unlimited for radio. It later became a TV program, but for now it was radio. Then during
Yeah.
that it was so special, but then it worked during the short time I lived in Kumasi. This is where I got the name Yaya because I'm a Thursday born, but I was not using the name Yaya. And the Kumasi people
Hmm.
advised me that for me speaking English, playing reggae music, and then and not also having a team. Nobody is going to listen. So I actually had to start on a certain and then I got a new barrier. And then
Wow.
I also did some modeling at some point. But
Wow.
I haven't I haven't had a lot of success in that field. So
Hmm.
and then now I did TV, but before I did TV, I got a chance to be the production assistant for Protect, which was on TV3. It was a computer
Uh-huh.
TV. They used to computer. And the owner of the school had a school called Aptitude Media, where I have been in the school before. My mother said when I completed AHS, I said I want to be in media. So I was there. So I was kind of production assistant. We go on the production, we help them, we write the continuity, we write the questionnaire, we were on. So I was familiar with production people, TV people, camera people, editors. I knew these people. So later in life,
That's right.
when I studied film, I now got a chance to study film. Someone, a DCE of an area I was staying in found me very interesting and told me about a government scholarship for a school called African Film Academy. So he did everything for me, and then I got a chance to go
Hmm.
to the school, African Film
Which
Academy.
school?
And then that
Which school?
Riela was after I left the school, Riela also came to the school, and that's the school John, Mr. John, the manager of Riela. I met him in the school too. He was a lecturer.
Hmm.
The government come and teach because they wanted to really make some film people. They wanted
What
to
what what
train
what
some
what what's the name of the school again?
African Film Academy. African Film Academy. But if you want to
Oh, come on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Network, Sonny. Network, Sonny. Yeah, interesting, interesting story from you. Beautiful background. You're looking so colorful. Is I'm just feeling like coming to the place right now.
Oh, just come, just come.
You're
Yeah.
feeling you're so natural right now. You're looking so natural right now. So the school
Thank
was
you
the
very much.
African film whatever school, yeah.
Yeah.
Africa Film Academy.
Yes. Exactly.
All right. So
Yes.
you did that for some time, and then did you do any filming? Did you act? Did you do like acting in any
Yes,
film?
I acted. That was right after I finished the school. Actually came out first. It's not like I just completed. I was one of the best students who came out. So I got immediately I completed. I got a job with GTV.
Yeah.
There was this program called Oforiwa, which was talking about child marriage and then women into prostitution. How people. So I was a character in the film called Oforiwa, which aired on TV
Mhm.
around 20. Yeah, right after
That's right.
that series, then I did a program called Inspiration Unlimited. Inspiration Unlimited, I collaborated with VH1 when they were coming up. When Tata was at VH1, so I remember when we set our first few episodes, we just went to VH1 and then we got letters. We got some good deal collaboration deal with them. And guess what? That was the time that I had to choose between doing my TV seriously or music, and I was in school at the same time. So these were the three things that was going on. So at this time, I now had to find a director for the show because a TV station has taken the program up. So I took a director from Springboard. That is
Mhm.
Otabel Tech. Director is called Alwyn. I think you know him, Alwyn, who is a drummer. So
Yeah,
when
that's right.
this Alwyn drama started pulling me more into the music. Actually, from the beginning, he was more
Oh,
into the
okay.
music, and
I
then
mean,
he told me
you
what
mean the drama for Big Hills Band.
Nilante. He's actually a film person. He's a film director. That's his work, but he can play
Oh,
music.
okay.
Music is the other. So he works
I
with
see.
ICDC. But he doesn't work as a drummer. He works as a film director and editor.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So one day he just called me and said, Dr. Nilante, whom I loved before the time he called me, told me that Nilante needed a lady to represent in Africa on his interview with DST. So that
Uh
very
huh.
night, he wants me to learn Dr. Nilante's song with Queen Africa so that I'll come to the DSTV interview and come and rap Queen Africa's first.
Bessie. Wow.
Yeah. And when I came to meet Doctor that day, after everything went on, Doctor called me and told me that he wants me to be part of his band. So big up Nilante. Hey Nilante, where are you?
Wow. Hey, you have a beautiful story, man. You are really a media person, because you've directed the story well. You know what I mean? And now we've come to Big Hills. That's the first time I saw you at the Big Hills band.
Yeah.
All right. So now tell us what happened with the Big Hills band and what is happening currently.
Then I mean, right after the morning with the whole thing in the studio, we had a short meeting, and in the meeting, he told everybody there that, "What do you think? I want this lady to be part of Big Heroes," and everybody was like, "Yay, yay!" And then I was like, "Yay!" So that very day, they told me to print lyrics of Doctor's songs and all that. But
Yeah. Oh man, network. Mm-hmm.
People at the Nubian that is representing with Black Santino on Black Santino TV. Instagram,
Straight
Xali
up.
Hali.
Straight up.
Is what Ali with Santino TV. Check it out. Yeah, them foreign crew. With there.
Everything. Everything good. Can you hear the music? I am black, but I'm coming. Look upon me. Sunshine, Africa, look upon me. I am black, but I'm coming. Look upon me. Don't look upon me.
Don't look upon.
Don't look upon me. Sunshine, look upon me. That's a beautiful track, you know. That's a very lovely, 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 lovely music. I'll come to that. I'll come to that. So right
Thank
now,
you.
you join the Big Hills band.
Yes. Yes, exactly. So I joined Big Hills Band. It was a blessing because Big Hills Band gave me the opportunity to do a lot of practicals with music. This practical music band needed me to do. Went for rehearsals 2 days every week, 2 times a week. When we have a big
Mm-hmm.
program, we can go for rehearsals about 5 times a week. There is a day we come and make our own beat. That became the third day. Big News was very good. At the beginning, I was backing up. So I was learning every song. Then when I was in Big News, they realized that I had a big voice. And so doctor said, Zali, don't worry. You're still going to be my backup vocalist. And then a very good singer will be the best backup vocalist. So let's take the lead and sing with me. That was the best opportunity that doctor gave me. So I started singing with Doc. I had to learn all his songs, not choruses
Yeah.
of his songs, like how all backup vocalists had. I had to learn the
You
song
learn
from A to Z, so
to
that
Z.
when we come for rehearsal, he's a very busy. So the rehearsal is about 4 hours. This 4 hours, we always take 5 hours. We never have rehearsed exactly 4 hours. It's always more than because Doctor loves music, so we play more than the hours we are paid for.
That's
So when
right.
we come for the rehearsal, see the hospital taking care of the sick people. So I have to sing all the song like he's there rehearsing for him
That's
on his
right.
behalf.
That's right.
I got
That's
about
right.
2 years pre-rehearsal. Rehearsing on
Mm-hmm.
doctor's behalf. The band have to play doctor's song and I have to sing like doc so that the
That's
band can
right.
arrange the song
The
him
song proper,
about all
the key, proper keys, and all of that.
and he comes after all is said and done. He'll come and join us for about 1 hour. And even if he's
Mm-hmm.
there, he don't want to use his voice. Doctor is very careful about his Michael Jackson voice, so he doesn't shout. So there, he will still let me do all the singing, and then when we get everything right, he will come and now sing
Uh-huh.
proper. Those little things that when I was in the band, some looked as if why do I have to do this or it's too much, ended up being what helped me with the band
That's right.
because
That's right.
now I was able to understand all the time signatures that Doc was playing. That is understanding different time signatures, not necessarily Doc's time signature. And then being in the
Mm-hmm.
band, I'm very close to Ras Bumba. Ras Bumba is also very important to my musical journey.
That's
So when I
right.
met Ras Bumba, I'd already heard his interview on Radio Gold where he spoke about quitting teaching and then concentrating on the vibes. So I wanted to meet that person. I was very interested in this person who was talking. And I saw him on Mentor as a judge. I really wanted
Mm-hmm.
to know which can Rasta man be this, which can Rasta man be this. So when I met him, I was just like, hey Ras, please, can you write a song for me? And then I remember he never really gave me attention. But one day he came and then he brought a Bible, like a small Bible, the one that have Psalms and King Solomon, just that. And then
That's
he
right.
preached me. He told me how I'm supposed to live a powerful life as a black woman, who I am and all. And then after that, he opened a quotation, which was the Songs of Solomon, one verse. one verse, one downward, and then that's where the song you were playing, "Look Upon Me." The whole story is there. So he used this story to
Oh,
admonish me
that's
of
the song
who
I
I
just
am,
played.
how black I am and still comely, of how powerful I am, and of the story that our ancestors have lived in all the places of the world.
True. So that's the song I just played. Look upon me.
Yes,
Look down
please.
upon me. Wow.
That's the song he played. Yeah. So it didn't there. Then I myself, I was writing raps and
So
sometimes singing.
at this point in your life, you are very well versed with the live band act. You know all the arrangements and everything. So now you are writing your own songs.
Please come again.
I'm saying, are you now you've worked with the band for some time, like you're saying you got all the chance to practice well. So now you're writing songs. You start writing songs for yourself. Hello, can you hear me? Can you
Yes,
hear
I
me?
can hear you.
Yeah, I'm
I
saying
can
so
hear you,
now
but I
that
didn't hear the last.
now let me ask the question again. The network is giving us a little problem, but don't worry. I mean, now you've been in the band
Okay.
for some time. You've worked with the band
Mm-hmm.
for some time. You are very well with the arrangements and chords and what have you. So now have you started writing songs at this time when Boomba tried to help you write a song? You started writing your own songs now.
I had a lot of songs already before that time. Actually, before I joined Big Hills, they sent my personal songs I had recorded. I had recorded a banner saying, but not like as it is now.
It
I
is
had
now.
recorded,
Mhm.
I had done a lot of music. I have a song. I had songs. They were just not reggae.
Oh, okay.
I had songs. I just want to remember one of those my sweet songs and sing. I have a metawo, metawo, metawo. Na metojum the day ma wo. Metawo, metawo, metawo. Na metojum the day ma wo. So that was the kind of thing I was doing.
And
So these were the
that
songs.
wasn't reggae.
That wasn't reggae, but
But
it
right now
was Boomba who
you're singing it as if it's reggae. You know, you're reggae-fying it right now.
I'm reggae-fied. Reggae-fied.
That's right. That's right. That's right. So at what point in time in your life did you work with Panji? Because I know you did some work with Panji as well.
Yes, yes. At Panji, I started working with Panji right before I entered Big Hills, and then through
Okay.
because when I entered Big Hills, anytime we had a program, Panji would come and see the progress of the program.
Sound.
But I got to work with Panji because I went to his house to interview him on our TV program, which was Inspiration Unlimited. So during the
Mm-hmm.
interview, he changed my life because all the questions, even this is also like one of the important parts of my life that I skipped. Like Panji is those who made me have to make a choice, choose something in your life and concentrate on it. And
And
then he
follow it.
told me
That's
that
right.
if I do anything 1 hour for 3 years, every day 1 hour, I'll become a world-class champion. So in his interview was very challenging for me. I kept
Mm-hmm.
asking very personal questions. And after the interview, I had become his like kind of child or daughter. I was coming to the house, coming to meet him, asking him about all this, his Pan-African views. Asking, and then during
Ideas.
that
That's right.
time, yes, during that time, I don't know how I became part of him, but it just became like that. I was in the house. Boomba had to now come to the house and even do rehearsals with myself and his wife. So whilst in the house, we
That's right.
started doing one or two. There are lots of musicians already. But his wife, who is Lady Glow, I
Mm-hmm.
actually, she actually told me that, do I know she sings? And I was like, wow, you sing and you are Panji's wife. Then why don't we come together now and do something? So we made a group called Black Soil, and then we recorded some songs also. And then this was
Wow.
how Panji was a role in my life. So during all this
That's right.
time, I was directly gaining education and experience in Panji's house and
From
people around.
well equipped people. From well equipped
And
people. I mean, if you're taking lessons from Panji, you're up there if you listen. You're up there if you
yes,
listen, you know? and
And
Big Hills Band, another big step. Ras Boomba, serious Ras Boomba is another serious musician. So you had a chance of learning from top-notch musicians. That's really good, you know.
And then for Panji, I know that I can compare Panji and Rasbumba. They are almost the same. They can teach you from evening till like morning 3 a.m. You have to stop them because they are not stopping. They can teach you like things. So
Yeah,
big up that life. It was jammed. Like you are learning about
yeah,
Africa, you are learning about music, you are hearing about world exposure in people's life and all. It was so
everything.
packed.
That's right.
Then I really appreciate all the great people. Papa Chris of
That's right.
Bibiba was supposed to be preaching from like earlier on. Because you know
That's
something,
right.
when I was 16 years, I did my first live band show. And I did it in Papa Chris' house. No, I did the audition or whatever, the video to prove myself. Because 2010 Valentine's Day, I played a show on GTV.
Yeah.
It was with Junior, myself and Azik Izar Jr. But before that, I got the
Okay.
opportunity. I was just like a young girl who um had it's a lot of story. But let's say when I was young, I also still had a passion to do the music after John Tay. So I called
Hmm.
people like Dan, Jimbe,
Wow.
my one and musician. Yeah, he
Another
was also young,
serious musician. Another
and all
serious musician.
and
Yeah,
all this
another
one.
serious cracker musician, man.
Yeah, this Papa Chris and Nwete story is before Panji and Big Hills. That's why I said I should have
Hmm.
mentioned it first. So we formed this band for me, where I remember I learned 16 songs. We did months of rehearsal, and we came to Bibiba, and then Mama Mesha, that's Mesha Tre, and Papa Chris
That's
of
right.
Bibiba. They actually were the one
Hmm.
who did the first, because I wanted it to be video so that we'll take it to the TV stations. And that time, my
That's
mind
right.
was that why is it that on TV they are always showing music video? Why don't I sing the songs so that we will take it to the TV station, and when someone requests the song, they will play
They can
live
play that
performance.
one.
And so I was taking that video. Yeah,
Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
All right,
Yeah,
we'll be wrapping up soon.
yeah, so that's how.
So Papa Chris, you had Papa Chris, you had Dan Nuete, you had
Yes.
Boomba, you had
Hey,
yeah, all of these people in who?
not forget Sami Nukwese, who have also done a lot of things for me, put me on Root and Soul for about 2.5 years every Friday night, and then
You
plays
used
for
to
me
play.
like have Root and Nabu playing a guitar for Xali on Friday. I mean, all these things
That's right.
came together to make Root and Nabu.
Yeah,
Um, Fred Kente was also there in the early times,
that's right.
always there. I've not
That's right.
take the when Bumba was teaching me about the notes and the blues and the real African
You
notes,
know what?
it was so
You don't have any excuse to fail because the people the hands that you pass through are professional musicians, and if they teach you, you must succeed. So at what time did you realize, okay, I want to go to the MTN, and who pushed you into that contest?
okay with the MTN. When I was in Big Hills in
Mm-hmm.
2017, I went to the MTN Hitmaker in 2017. In 2017, in Big Hills, there was a lot of Xali Hali as an artist in Big Hills, because when I joined Big Hills, because I had to open shows for Doc, many people called me for shows. Like, Xali, we
Right.
want you to come. And these people included all the Rasta community at the beginning. After my first show in Akoma, everybody, I mean, I Creation, I can't mention all, but all our people. oh Xali, we are doing this show at Akuma. Can you let Boomba play acoustic for you? So that made me kind of an artist. So there was the problem of Xali, you are an artist, and there was the pressure on me for me myself to resign from the band, and I wasn't
Wow.
really ready from the band. Boomba kept raising my confidence for me to know I
Appetite.
am there. I'm ready. I should make it. Hitmaker was something that even during that time I was semi out of the band. But big Hitmaker was very good opportunity that if they pick me, I'm going to spend 3 months, and after that 3 months, I'm not in this band again. So it's not like I'm leaving the band. It's not like I resigned from the band, but it was obvious I stayed 3 months without being
Out
in
of
the
it.
band. And there was a great motivation of situations and experiences I was having in Big Hills that pushed me hard without telling anybody that I'm going to do this. And I did it alone. And then I knew they would pick me somehow. And so, yeah.
Oh, so if you say pressure, were you pressuring yourself to resign from the band, or it was coming from management or whatever or whatever? Or if you don't want to share that with us too, fine.
No, I think I should be honest. It was coming from the fans of the band. It was coming from the band. It was coming from the musicians in the band. It was coming from myself and seeing myself always. And there were shows. I don't know if you remember the show we played at the Independence Square. That was like a very delicate issue that made there had to be a point where I had to really think about it, not to let someone tell me. There was a show, a big show at the Independence Square with Doc, Samini, Rutai, and even that time I had a band that was all going on. So you should understand the pressure. I was getting a lot of shows to the extent that I could request of Doctor's
Create
band.
a home band.
That
That's
alone
right.
was a pressure. And now we could get a show. I mean, several shows where they will mention Xali Hali to perform. And after that, I'll come and stand behind Doc. So that was the pressure. Are you a backup vocalist or you are an artist? Is it
Oh
cool
yeah,
to perform
artist.
and come? Yeah, that was the
That's
pressure.
right.
Not from a negative, but it was a
The
real
negative.
big pressure.
Yeah, I understand.
It was,
I understand, and it's very tiring as well. I understand.
yeah.
Okay, so what position did you place in the MTN competition? Because I know you went to the
Oh, me,
finals
I
and
was
all
the
of that.
last. Like I was the last,
What do you mean you're the last?
unfortunately. I was the last of the tail of the line. I was the end
The
of I
final.
was on the end of yeah. But yeah,
Oh, okay.
I had that it is a project and then it is a program, and then I was on it till the end of the program, and that alone
Uh-huh.
should be for me
A
not to
plus for
talk
you.
much. Say it. Yeah, that was
All right.
that was
So,
okay for me. The fact that I was to the end of the road, like to the end, was okay for me because
yeah,
if there
once you
were any
completed the
reasons
whole,
for me, yeah, those reasons didn't take me out till the final day. So at least they needed me in till the final day, and knowing that they needed me into the final day is okay. And then I
that's
was,
right.
like as I said, I was on the line, but Chatterhouse knows, and then the fans of MTN digital platforms knows. I was the most talked about contestant on social media.
On
I
the
was the
show.
most mentioned on, and then a lot more. So those
That's right.
things were. And we could walk after the show. We could walk with my fellow contestants, and we meet people. And in front of my fellow contestants in TV
They tell
stations,
you,
the
oh,
people will be telling
you are all right.
my favorite. So in front of the people
The
who were in
winners.
front of
Yeah, I get it.
MTN.
So, have you been able to play outside Ghana before?
Yes, by just grace, you know. The vibe has taken me right after Hitmaker. I dropped a video and thanked all the fans, and I was so excited about how I won in the sight of the people. But hey, I didn't win in the TV reality show. I wasn't the winner on the script, but I won in the real world. So because of that, I had a lot of link up, a lot of people who wanted to hear my music, and then some of my people who love me outside Ghana. So right after MTN Hitmaker, I was in Germany and then Italy. And then after that, I've been doing that back and forth about time. And then every
Germany
time
and
there's
where?
music, Germany, Italy, and I don't want to exaggerate. Yeah, Germany and Italy has been very official.
Mm-hmm. Oh, see. Yeah. All right. So before this COVID-19, you were playing a couple of shows around town. Um,
Yeah,
this thing happened, and now nothing is happening. So what are your future plans? Do you have a next album coming out? How many albums do you have
yeah.
to your own credit?
I've not released an album yet. This is why I am so much doing the press up, the musical press up to give my fans a bunch of music. I think this whole
Mm-hmm.
year I've not released any song, but last year I released 2 songs. So the
Mm-hmm.
people watching should expect an EP from me in a couple of months, and then this
That's
EP
right.
will do a different release. But because I have to talk about what happened to me during COVID. Just before
Yeah.
COVID, I had a lot of reflections in the world. I had also just returned from Italy, and then immediately I came. There was this COVID killing people in Italy. So someone
Mm-hmm.
like me now ran because it was like God has removed me from Italy to Ghana, and then when I got to Ghana, so me I had to go deeper. so, so, I was- so yeah. So I'm sorry for that. But so I came to
No,
the
it's
Volta region to,
interesting. Mm-hmm.
and then before I traveled, I had a short visit here. A friend of mine brought me here, and then we had a very beautiful experience. So I was like, wow, this is so beautiful. I'd like to come here again. So when the COVID was approaching, I was like, hey, I even called Black Santino, and I told Black Santino that, oh, Black Santino, so this COVID that
We
is
are
coming,
going
let's
to.
go to your island. Like, oh, we will go there. I will invite you. I mean, I called them people I know. They also know that this is real.
You know what I
So, I
mean?
mean, long story cut short, when that happened, I decided that, wow, let's.
Wow. Interesting vibes. Yeah, we'll be ending soon. Yeah, we'll be ending the program soon because the time is running on our side. So you came and now you're farming.
I'm farming, and then I'm planning on an eco campaign, and then it will be alongside with my EP. We will release the EP in a couple of months. Official document will come out soon, but I think in
Mm-hmm.
September I'll do an official release of a song, a first song before the EP, and then in November, all my fans who want to be with me for a weekend, I'll play music for you 3 days of this weekend. We'll be in Vli. We'll visit the higher falls. We'll be at the lower falls. We'll have camping. We'll go to bamboo sanctuaries. You'll see a lot of rivers. You'll see magic. I'm not going to
That's
mention it
right.
now. And so we are planning all this together so that all the people who are watching me on social media, I mean, people in Europe, people in Afghanistan, everybody who is locked down, people in Ghana, we know and we understand that Almighty God is a living man like Xali Hali Nubian goddess. So we are going to be all set free soon. So as we are locked down, I'm preparing for you. So just keep your ear close to Hali Zali on
That's right.
Instagram and Xali Hali on Facebook. Twitter is Xali Hali. And then just watch
Mm-hmm.
this together up close. You listen to the EP with me. We'll be there together. And so Black Santino,
Hey, don't
in
forget,
wrapping up
don't forget doing that planning.
Santino. Mr. Santino is a major part of this project. He's actually Mr.
All right.
Santino, someone that anybody around the world who wants to talk to Xali Hali or book Xali Hali or link up with Xali Hali, you can talk to Black Santino. You can call Black Santino right now. If you want a that plate, if you want to put me on a show, anything, just follow Black
That's
Santino
right.
right now. He knows everything he's asking me, he knows. So just link up with him.
Zali, we are bad. Zali, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I mean,
Thank you.
everybody can see the glue of glory. I mean, you're living in greens. You're wearing very colorful outfits, and I think you are eating colorful fruits and vegetables and all of that. So it's glowing
Yes,
all over
very
you.
colorful.
It's glowing all over you.
Thank you
Thank you
very
so much.
much.
Your final message before we run.
Okay, my final message to everybody listening right now is that you understand what you sow is what you. So please, wherever you are, make sure you plant something in your own character or under the ground, and you reap it.
That's
Watch
right.
out for Xali Hali coming EP, which is called CFA. Hey, did I mention it? But then watch out. And then watch out for the camping, the upcoming eco camping. We will all come to Vli. There's room for
That's
only
right.
40 people. So watch out and make sure you are part of these 40 people. And then for everybody
All right.
listening right now, you know we have coronavirus. Please keep your social distance. Social distancing is very important. Wash your hands under running clean water. On that note, go to Latebi Okoshi and get your Veronica bucket at Overstand. Do you understand? And pick up Black Sand, Viva, Papa Chris, and the whole crew. I mean, I can't mention. And then
Well,
Osaje for contact, Miss V, all Ghanaian music artists.
and this music,
Shatawale.
I downloaded it and I saw it was you featured Abriwana now.
Which song?
Look upon me. Did you feature Abriwana now on it sometime?
Uh-huh. Look upon me.
Abriwana now.
You
Yeah.
realized it was what?
I mean, you featured Abriwana now on one of it. Abriwana now. Did you feature her on?
Yes, Abriwana was in. Yes, big up Abriwana. Thank you very much, Godmother. You started all this rapper woman thing. So big up yourself and all women in music. Abriwana have been supporting me. Even as I'm talking now, she supports me. She messages me. She cares, and she mentions my name on different platforms when they ask
That's
who
right.
reggae musicians are. She's always mentioning me and sharing my posts. She represented for my fire video.
Still runs your nation.
All right, let's run the nation.
And all the female musicians in the world.
Well,
We run the nation. Hey, Black Santino. Hey, Ghana music. Everybody big up yourself, you understand?
one love.
One love.
Oh. Hey.
Inspiration, generation, education, run the nation, rain eternal.
Sunshine, look upon me. Big tune, big tune.
I am black, but I'm coming. Look upon me. Sunshine.
All right, look upon me. By the river, you know.
Look upon me.
Just look upon me. Sunshine, look upon me.
Look upon me.
One love.
Look up.
Bye bye.
Okay, fine people. Hey, we are.